In today's video, we're going to be looking at 7 specific smokes that are going to change the way Dust 2 is played in Counter-Strike 2. Stop the yap, class is in session. So for the one-way smoke at top mid, you're going to crouch next to the box, put your crosshair to the left of this mark on the wall, uncrouch, left click, jump throw. And as you throw that, that's going to leave a one-way at top mid, which allows you to see the legs of the terrorist swinging before they can see you. Same smoke, different spot. After fast boosting your teammates here on the boxes, line up on this corner, and then the top right of this window is where you want to put the knuckle of your view model with preset pos 3. Once you're around here, you've got a bit of leeway up and down, left and right. Just left click, jump throw, and that'll smoke the same spot. Give your teammates you've just boosted a one-way, and then they can have some smokes to re-smoke it afterwards. This next smoke, once you're up here on short, put your bum in the corner of this box here. See this point of the antenna? Put the one of the new reticle on it and then just left click throw. That's going to do the exact same smoke. If your players that have that smoke up want to throw it themselves, they can also walk into this corner, put the emblem at that part of the window there, as you can see on your screens, left click throw, and they'll be able to refresh it to hold mid control for a little bit longer. Now for the new meta CT waterfall smoke. You put your bum in this corner, look at this point of the antenna, run forward until you hit the roof with your crosshair, then do a left click jump throw. It's going to look just like this. After it blooms, it'll waterfall down and deny any vision from the A-site rotators. A similar smoke is from Xbox. You put yourself in the corner here. There's this dark patch now on the tarpaulin. Look at the top left of it. Left click, jump throw. That'll bounce across and land on top of these boxes. And since the smoke's are volumetric, it denies any vision from the A-site players. Same smoke, same spot, stay crouched. Look to the right of this dot on the wood. Crosshair right here. Left click, jump throw. That'll bloom the same. CT smoke from the back of tons, walk into the middle of the door here, put your crosshair right here at the bottom of the line on the roof, W jump throw, and somehow, some way, I found this. It lands in the same spot and does the exact same thing. Now time for a few variations of the hinge smoke. Walk into this corner for the first one, left and right click throw while looking here on the door. That'll bloom on the hinge and allow you to cross up and down from cat safely. Problem is, you can get spammed through the door with this one, so I've got a few more lineups. This lineup's lovely. You walk up to the corner just like that, and while crouching, you look at this spot on the door above that line, if that makes sense. Right click, jump throw, that'll pop on the top. But the reason this one's so good is the smoke cascades on the other side of the door, not on your side, so you have more room to move. Another lineup is walk up to this corner, just like that, left and right click throw while looking at the bottom right of the window here, and that'll bloom in a similar spot and waterfall down. A similar lineup that you can use is walk into the middle of this side of the door while crouching above this dark line. Just move to that light patch with your crosshair, left click, that lands on top of the door, and that'll bloom out more towards you, but it does the same thing. New spot, if you want to cross from short to lowers, walk into this corner on the garage door. This brown line on the left, put your crosshair in the middle on the bottom of it, then you just left click throw, that'll bounce off the wall, land on top of the door and do the exact same thing, which allows you to cross to lowers safely. Same smoke, but this time from spawn 14. You can throw this instantly if you have this spawn. This dark line, line it up with the dark part on the roof, crosshair right here on the right corner of it, left click, jump throw, and that'll pop in like 4.5 seconds or something, which is the fastest smoke that you can throw to smoke off mid and get you up cat. Same smoke from T-spawn, crouch here while looking at the line, stay crouched. This smudge on the wall, put your crosshair on the left side of it, then down in line with the top of that window, left click while crouched, then jump throw. This should land on top of the doors, give you that hinge smoke that you're looking for, but there are other smokes that do a similar job and are easy to line up. For example, this one is the double doors smoke. Walk up to the line, look at this little dot on the wall, put your crosshair right on it, left click jump throw. It's a relatively fast smoke. It'll bloom between the doors, but cover all the way to the top of the doors so you can't get seen by any AWPers trying to peek across the top on B ramp. I found this one as well from top mid. Line the cans up with the power pole just like that, and then put your crosshair here, one on the top of the tower, left click throw. It lands, but it's really hard. Good luck. Have you ever met a man with 2 cocks the size of his head? No, didn't think so. Definitely worth a sub. We would all appreciate it if you did. The new meta deep tunnel smoke. Put your bum in this corner just outside of CT, left click jump throw from here or here, either work. That'll go all the way through the roof, smoke off backyard, and if you have someone pushing lowers, they can get a lot of control of tunnels nice and early. Same smoke, but the other lineup, left click jump throw as before. And here's the timing of it as well. You can walk all the way up these stairs into upper tons, but what this means is because it blooms so late, the T's can beat it into tunnels. Same smoke, but from Ninja, walk into this corner, put your crosshair on this bit of the wood just here and walk forward until you hit the bottom, then jump throw. And I have way too much time on my hands. Same smoke, but from short this time, put your bum in the corner, left side of this power pole, W jump throw. That'll go through the roof again, and allow you to control tunnels. If you already control tunnels, you can refresh it for your team. Wow! Time to talk about the new B doors smoke. You can throw it from here, walk into this corner, cross there on the left of this dark spot on the wall, jump throw, and that'll land on top and waterfall down. The reason you want to use this one though, as opposed to one that lands outside, is it fully covers off the top side of the door. So any AWPer that's sitting up on the scaff here won't be able to gaze across the top and pick anyone off walking to car. You can also pair it up with a window smoke from the same spot. So here's that door smoke again, left side of this, left click throw. This dot is the window smoke, left click jump throw from there as well. And you're going to be able to see the timing. You want to throw the window smoke second, as the door smokes will bloom slightly before it. Looks very good from the inside. Same smoke, but from a lineup at these cans here, you want to walk into the corner, and then this part of the roof, you want to put the new reticle in the middle of it with the crosshair on the power line. That's the lineup, left click jump throw, and that'll bounce across and land on top, give you the same waterfall smoke. A donk lineup that I learned from Nart's video is walk into this corner here, crosshair right here on the window, W jump throw. That'll bounce down and land outside the doors. But the problem with this one is there is going to be a tiny gap at points at the top of the doors, which might allow someone to get picked off crossing a car. So I've improved it. You want to go to the same spot outside in T-spawn right here in the corner. And then instead of looking to the right, you look at the bottom of the window. W jump throw again. And this one's going to bounce all the way down, land on top of the door frame, and give you a nice deep waterfall smoke. From inside, it's nice and flush. Let's start talking about the one smoke, a long cross smoke. Put your bum in the corner, crosshair just below the tip of the shadow on the curb here, run forward and then left click jump throw. That'll bounce off and land in CT, bloom both sides, but just be wary, there can be a gap on the left or the right depending on how deep the smoke goes, so make sure you practice this one. Same smoke, similar lineup, but you do it on the run. Just look above the golden tooth here at the roof, and then as you're running to the corner, just drop a left click throw, and that'll bloom usually perfectly every time. This is an old lineup from CSGO, but the difference is now the smokes go the whole way across. Here's a new lineup I found as well from Pit. You want to walk up to the left side of this brown patch on the wall, just like so, and then look at the top left of this triangle on the power pole, left click jump throw, and that'll go all the way across the top, land down in CT eventually, but perfectly smoke the cross. A long doors smoke, bedroom smoke, whatever you want to call it, put your bum in this corner and then look at the bottom of this white wire, left click, jump throw, and this is going to be one of the fastest lineups that you can throw to try and help out your teammates at long. And with these new deeper smokes, you can now just molly outside of it, so you can throw them off the wall and not have to worry about landing it perfectly in the doors. Here's the same smoke, but from the fast boost position. After boosting your teammates up, you can crouch down, line up with this corner here, look at this dot on the wall, left click jump throw, and that'll smoke off bedroom and hopefully give you some long control after boosting your teammates short. Shout out to Bowser O for this lineup. Put the window right there on the bridge, as you can see on your screens. Once it's there, then you want to put your crosshair down on one of these notches. Make sure you get your smoke out. Make sure you don't drop it on the ground like I did. Pick it back up, line back up, left click jump throw from that position, and you should smoke off bedroom. If you want to smoke it from B ramp, walk up to this window on the wall, put your crosshair here on the wood tip, and then walk forward until you hit there. When you hit there, release with a left click jump throw, and that'll land in bedroom and help out your A-long player if you ever felt the need to do that as the B-ramp player. I spent a lot of time cooking up a couple of these bad boys in the practice server, so make sure you drop a like to show your appreciation. Anyway, thank you once again for watching the video. If you made it this far, I love you dearly. Drop a sub, drop some love down below, huh? Hit that thumbs up button. You know, it gets me going, it really does. And leave a little comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to see, because I'm happy to make more content for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.